Left, Alex, left.
I'll just go straight, send it.
Stewart River, first recovery.
And then like and then the wheel started spinning, and then my wheel was going down. I'm like, oh, I must have got a pressure. Pulled the wheel off, and the rock pressed so hard between the caliper and the rim. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, don't go any further than that.
Not knowing what you're doing.
Not knowing what you're doing. Well, I can understand the first time, AB, because you didn't put in two-wheel drive. So, how did we end up here?
So, were those tyre tracks none of ours then?
No, we went that way.
Everyone's around there.
Yeah, cool.
I think another good tip is walk something before you drive it.
Yeah, Steph walked it. That's why I didn't see it.
Don't sink it. Oh, Pedro.
I'll pull the strut so when you get going,
That just doesn't want to get going, does it?
Can you like crawl a little bit more maybe? Like once you get going, back off? Yeah, you go from there, once you get going, back off a tiny bit. Yeah, that's good there. Perfect.
That last creek was a bit of fun. It's a good example of when you pull up to something, just have a look, and if you're not sure, you select four-wheel drive anyway, but that was soft sand and wet. So I don't really know what he was thinking, but it's okay. We'll give him shit because we can. He doesn't usually do much wrong. Other thing that happened there, Brendo in the other Navara said his traction control was going spastic in the sand. But in low range, you'll check that before you leave on these trips, because get used to your low range. I'm in the Y62 with buttons everywhere, and I'm still trying to work it out myself. Well, there you go, I've just looked down, I'm still in 4 high. Whoops. So yeah, you have to really be a bit careful about what you do. We need to turn off, but let the boys know where we're going. Copy, Brendo.
Yeah, copy.
I'm turning right here, mate. So do you want to hang here and wave them all through?
Can do.
Thanks, mate. I'm not sure who's last, you just have to count.
Pedro's at the back.
There you go, standard convoy procedures, easiest way. The bloke right behind the leader stays at the turn off, and the leader, ideally the guy who knows where he's going or has got HEMA, turns off, leaves the second guy there. He waits there till all the cars go through and he tacks on the back. That way everyone rotates. Lord Stewart, that was a bit of fun. So, usual crocodile warning, don't enter the water, blah blah blah. Keep away from the water's edge, camp away from the water. This is not far. This is actually Stewart Port Stewart, so where that Stewart River we just got bogged in, where it actually meets the ocean. It's pretty cool. It's not far actually, across the bay from Bathurst Heads, where a couple of years ago a croc came out of the water and into a tent to try and get a bloke, and the old lady with him, who was actually 70, jumped on the croc and bashed it. Pretty funny actually. I think they actually survived. Cool, pretty muddy boat ramp.
Imagine driving that when it was wet and going, oh, this is the road. Some of them you can't be in the water.
And then there's that one section where there was like a pillar of road like this tall, and the rest was just gone.
Yeah.
It was like, wow.
And it was skinny as too.
You'd never get through that river if it had water in it.
Nah.
It is called, I forgot.
Cool, eh? Yeah, is that turn off? Righto, Pete, the next fork to the right.
Copy that. Fork to the right.
I'm parked here at that fork.
See if we come tail edge.
Right, yeah, you can move on. I've got you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll keep on moseying down this track towards Coen. Hey. Oh, Bruno, just stop there for a sec, mate. Just wait for me. Just slow down, there's a creek, mate, so I'll just get the video of you all coming through, and then you can continue on. Little crossing on a little road into Coen. Sounds like Mr. Sandy. Go on. Get up it, up it. Pretty cool little track, isn't it? Here in the name of the national park. I can't either. A few little creeks and little skinny goat tracks and a bit of fun. The big girls just always stopping and starting through these little drains on the road.
Copy, Goldilocks Racing.
Just got up.
Dip after the cattle grid.
And,
Copy, I'm just passing the patrol.
and on 91 fuel, we've just got over 20 litres per 100. Anyway, you get that on these big jobs.
I'll make it, keep having fun.
Oh yeah. Pretty nice, huh?
And you're going to Rodney, would have been amazing. Right, just get in fuel. Jimbo back. Harry and Rodney would have been on fuel. 20 to 25 probably, very good. You would have been on Limmy.
Is that smiles per kilometre? out of Cullen, you've got bitumen. Oh no, and then dirt again. 20 k's of bitumen, 10 k's of dirt, 10 k's of bitumen. Not quite sure what's going on up here. Whee! Rough service. Now they put a sign up. Here he is, pretty. How you going?
I'm coming.
Lots of corrugations. Lots of lanes. There's a truck down through this dip dame. Just back off a bit, mate.
Yeah, roger the oncoming truck. You got a truck coming at you, Breno.
Chris.
Thank the Lord Almighty, bitumen's ahead.
What size is that rock? Wow, that's a big rock. Oh, lots of big rocks. Wow. That'd be nice garden retainer walls, wouldn't they?
Oh, what's AB's off-road and he reckons that you're going to do everything in two-wheel drive, so I thought I'd give it a go, but I think he's a bit of a car. I'm just going to try four-wheel drive and respect the environment.
That near Annie Creek, he stayed. It's called somewhere called 5 Mile. See if it's on there. But he says it's called 5 Mile out near Annie Creek Way. And he said yeah, they could hear the crocs barking all night, and they would look watching them, and they'd come in towards the bank, and as soon as you walk towards them, they'd just drop into the water. Oh Jesus! Don't know if that's the when you're in a tent. I don't know if that's ideal, but anyway.
No.
Oh, this is pretty nice, isn't it? What's on the left? Can you see? Guide me in, baby.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Pretty right. Just driving in on the. Not a bad little riverside camp here, and a lovely little swimming hole on the river. There you go, Archer River Roadhouse. We'll go over and pay some camp fees. How good's that?
Don't run too close to the bows of Chris Never.
Oh, good point.
That's the gate, but whatever.
So, what seems like a peaceful morning at Archer River Roadhouse now started at 3 AM. The locals are down on the river and drinking beer all night, listening to music. But there was nothing. At 3, all the workmen on the road started getting up and just making an absolute racket. So, and that went on. So from 3 o'clock it was just noisy as, yeah, nice night. Have a look at the size of these suckers. Holy shit. Right, yes, this is the Portland Road out to Chili Beach and Portland, what's it called? Lockhart River. Yeah, so yeah, Portland Road. Woohoo. The road to Lockhart River still. Fun, fun, fun. Heaps of roadworks. Road's in good nick. little washouts and pretty creeks. Look at the big boulders on the right up there, Karen. They're just balancing there. Just the little black boys goes bright green again. Yeah, that dip's a bit rough on the entry there, Pedro. Wonder where the wreck is. Hope we've got a signposted somewhere. Well, I'll let you know, at 140, the road is so smooth.
Is that wrong though to be driving that fast?
Oh, I can see the traffic, so.
No, I don't mean the traffic, Chris. I mean our safety.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. Go faster than that, baby.
On a dirt road like this. Chris. Chris.
Okay, baby. Wow, some big hills there.
Is that the lookout?
Oh, you at the lookout, are you?
Yeah, just after I've left here now.
Cool. Sounds good.
The Batavia. Oh,
Lots of these little creeks. More little creeks, aren't they pretty? And red dirt again. Bitumen, red dirt, bitumen.
Oncoming caravan.
Caravan.
Copy, oncoming caravan.
Why didn't we have the camera on for that? We didn't video Alex getting wet. Oh well. Really?
Yeah, it was weird. It was one of those bikes with the petrols with lots of electronics that was just hitting it as hard as you can, eh? Man, he said this morning that some of them were already playing up.
around offshore islands.
Oh, there you go. Welcome to Iron Range. Is that the name of the national park, is it?
Hey.
Hey. Where's your radio, Karen? Hey boys, big doze on front end loader on the road here.
Copy, oncoming front.
And once again, only a couple of k's down the road, the terrain just changes again. Unbelievable. Back to rainforesty looking stuff.
Right hand coming up. Copy, shot right hand.
Jesus.
Sorry, Gibbo, I think you're already around it then, weren't you?
Oh, and a pretty little crossing. I'll test it. Another little Ford.
When it went underwater, all the lights would come on, and then you pop back out, they come off. I don't know whether it was valves or water getting on something, but it was all good. Never changed on later.
Test it on the next little Ford, mate, see if it does the same.
The Nissan, the newer Nissan, same shit.
Designated spots, basically.
Yeah, I did think about it. Looks like it went in there okay anyway.
Gordon Creek, another camping area. There's Cook's camping area, all the camping areas. I didn't have the video on through Lockhart River. Lockhart River is sort of an Aboriginal community housing, so I just didn't really want to go there with the video turned on. Not somewhere I would have stopped to grab the real estate guide. It's back on Portland Road, all this Gordon Creek camping area and that. Portland Road up to, what's it called? Portland Roads, isn't it, Karen? Yeah, up to Portland Roads before we go back to Chili Beach and set up camp. Couple of snakes on the road. Big fat python before. There's water out there, baby. Wow. Road to Portland Road, just past the Chili Beach turnoff. So this is still the track to Portland Road, so I think a couple of k's up here. Apparently, the best seafood on the Cape up here. A lot of people say arguably the best seafood they've ever had, so we'll see.
Down the main road. Yeah, copy that. Great. Open lane. Is another like indigenous township, or is it not?
No, I don't think so. I think this is a pretty cool place from memory.